In a small, sleepy town tucked away in the heart of the countryside, there lived a legendary figure known to all as Grandpa Joe and his faithful companion, an old, battered truck lovingly dubbed Old Betsy. Grandpa Joe was a man of few words but many stories, his weathered face lined with the wisdom of a lifetime spent on the road. He had traversed the highways and byways of the country more times than he could count, his trusty truck by his side through thick and thin. Old Betsy may have seen better days. Her once shiny exterior now faded and rusted with age, but she had a heart of gold and an engine that purred like a contented cat. Together, Grandpa Joe and Old Betsy were an unstoppable duo, taking on the open road with a sense of adventure and camaraderie that few could match. Every summer, Grandpa Joe would load up Old Betsy with camping gear and fishing rods, his grandchildren squealing with delight as they piled into the back of the truck, their faces flushed with excitement at the prospect of another grand adventure. With Grandpa Joe at the wheel and Old Betsy chugging along behind, they would set off into the wilderness, their laughter echoing through the countryside like the sweetest melody. They would fish in crystal-clear lakes, roast marshmallows over crackling campfires, and fall asleep beneath a blanket of twinkling stars, their dreams filled with the promise of tomorrow's adventures. But as the years passed and Grandpa Joe grew older, Old Betsy began to show signs of wear and tear. Her engine sputtered and coughed, her tires bald and worn from years of faithful service. And yet, Grandpa Joe refused to let her go, his love for his faithful truck as strong as ever. One fateful summer, as they set out on their annual camping trip, disaster struck. Halfway to their destination, Old Betsy's engine gave out, leaving them stranded on the side of the road with nothing but the sound of crickets and the fading light of dusk. With a triumphant whoop, Grandpa Joe and his grandchildren piled back into the truck, their hearts soaring with gratitude and excitement. And as they continued on their journey, the stars twinkling overhead like a million guiding lights, they knew that as long as they had each other and Old Betsy by their side, there was no adventure too great, no obstacle too daunting to overcome.